Imagine trekking through the dense jungles of Costa Rica. The air is thick, the sounds of wildlife are all around you. And then you see it. A perfectly spherical stone, impossibly round, sitting in a clearing. And then another, and another. These aren't just rocks. They're the great stone spheres of Costa Rica, one of archaeology's most baffling enigmas. Who made these megalithic marvels? And for what purpose? Today, we're diving deep into the mystery of these silent stone giants. Welcome, everyone, to our channel. If you love exploring the world's greatest mysteries, you've come to the right place. The story of the decode spheres, as they're officially known, begins in the 1930s. Workers for the United Fruit Company were clearing land for banana plantations in the decode delta of southern Costa Rica. As they cleared the jungle, they stumbled upon these incredible objects. There were hundreds of them, ranging in size from just a few centimeters to over 2 meters in diameter and weighing up to a staggering 15 tons. The most mind-boggling aspect? Their near-perfect sphericity. The largest spheres are so precise that they challenge modern understanding of ancient technology. These weren't just random boulders. They were intentionally shaped from gabbro, a hard igneous rock similar to basalt. Think about that for a second. Without metal tools, without lasers or advanced measuring devices, an ancient people carved these massive stones into almost flawless spheres. The level of craftsmanship is simply astounding. Archaeologists believe the process involved chipping and pecking the rock into a rough shape, then grinding and polishing it with sand or leather. It would have been an incredibly labor-intensive process, requiring immense skill, patience, and a deep understanding of stoneworking. Naturally, the discovery of these spheres sparked a whirlwind of theories. In the early days, local legends and wild speculation ran rampant. Some people, fueled by treasure-hunting fantasies, believed the spheres contained gold. Tragically, this led to many of them being dynamited, cracked open, or rolled into ravines, only to be found empty. This destructive period resulted in the loss of invaluable archaeological context. We lost the original placements and groupings of many spheres, which could have been crucial clues to their purpose. Other, more fantastical theories proposed that the spheres were the work of extraterrestrials, or that they were relics from the lost city of Atlantis. It's easy to see why. When faced with something so perfect and so ancient, our imaginations tend to run wild. Could they be celestial maps, tracking the movements of the sun and stars? Or perhaps they were giant navigational aids for ancient mariners, or even alien spacecraft. While these ideas are exciting, archaeologists look for evidence on the ground. So, what do the experts say? The spheres are attributed to the now extinct decode culture, a pre-Columbian civilization that flourished in this region from around 700 AD to 1530 AD. This places their creation firmly in the hands of indigenous Costa Ricans, ancestors of the Baruca, Taraba, and Guarani people who live in the area today. This wasn't Atlantis. It was the ingenuity of a sophisticated local culture. The real mystery isn't who made them, but why? This is where the trail goes cold. The decode culture left no written records, and by the time of the Spanish conquest in the 16th century, the practice of creating and using these spheres had already been abandoned. The cultural knowledge was lost to time. Any oral traditions that might have explained their purpose have faded over the centuries. It's like finding a library full of beautiful, intricate book covers, but with all the pages ripped out. What we do have are clues from their placement. Many spheres were found in significant arrangements, sometimes in straight lines, triangles, or other geometric patterns. Several were found flanking the entrance to the homes of chieftains or on top of public plazas and burial mounds. This strongly suggests they held a deep social and ceremonial significance. They were likely powerful symbols of status and authority. Imagine approaching a village and seeing these massive, perfect spheres guarding the entrance to the leader's house. It would have been an incredibly imposing and powerful statement. Some researchers believe they might have served an astronomical or cosmological purpose. The alignments could have pointed to solstices, equinoxes, or other celestial events, functioning as a kind of calendar or observatory. It's a plausible theory, as many ancient cultures aligned their monuments with the cosmos. However, because so many spheres were moved from their original locations before they could be properly studied, it's incredibly difficult to prove this theory definitively. We're left piecing together a puzzle with most of the key pieces missing. Today, these spheres are a source of immense national pride for Costa Rica. They were declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2014, recognizing their outstanding universal value. Efforts are ongoing to preserve the spheres that remain and to study them in their original archaeological context. The National Museum in San Jose features some of the finest examples, and you can still see others in their original locations at the Finca. 6 archaeological site in Palma Sur, which is a must-visit if you're ever in Costa Rica. Seeing them in person is a humbling experience. You're standing in the presence of an object that took a community countless hours to create, an object that was the centerpiece of their society, and yet its ultimate meaning is lost to us. They are a silent testament to a forgotten world. The spheres force us to confront the limits of our knowledge and to respect the ingenuity of ancient peoples. They weren't primitive. They were masters of their craft, with a complex society and a rich cosmology that we can now only guess at. The stone spheres of Costa Rica are a perfect symbol of what makes archaeology so fascinating. They are a tangible link to a distant past, yet they hold their secrets close. They remind us that history is not just a collection of known facts, but a vast ocean of unanswered questions. Perhaps one day, a new discovery will shed light on their true purpose. But until then, they will remain as they have for centuries. Perfectly round, perfectly mysterious, and a timeless tribute to the lost Decode culture. What do you think they were for? Were they status symbols, astronomical tools, or something else entirely? Let me know your theories down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the jungles of Costa Rica. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more of the world's greatest mysteries with us, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us create more content like this for you. Until next time, stay curious.